Alright, turn that down. Alright, we are good to go as soon as I can get that adjusted. Hold on. Having a little bit of adjustment issues. Alright. Howdy, everybody. Once again, back. So the last week, obviously didn't stream, wasn't feeling well. So we're back. So once again, trying out this Saturday thing at least. Hopefully for this Saturday, this Saturday, and then 2 after that, and then we're gonna kind of play it by ear after that point. Actually for this one, and then 3 more after that. Anyway, so yes, we're starting a character. So I know that I do a lot of things, but I at least wanted here to be for the start. I'm going to stream the start of the adventure, and then obviously play in my off time, and then we'll see next Saturday where we've gotten to by that point. But yeah, so without further ado, let's introduce our new person. So this is Scenaria. She is our newest warlock. So yeah, we're gonna start the adventure. We're starting on Exile's Reach. So I don't think I've ever really streamed Exile's Reach before. So this will be like the first time it's gonna kind of get to be seen. So I'll kind of let the cutscene play out here at the start. So if you haven't seen it,
you are a soldier of the mighty Horde. A disparate band of races united in their pursuit of freedom, honor, and glory. A Horde expedition sent to explore an uncharted island has recently gone missing. As a bold new recruit, you have joined a rescue mission departing from Orgrimmar. Find the lost expedition members and bring them home. For the Horde!
so yeah, I've kind of been... So that's the opening little cutscene there. So I know how to play this game, obviously, so I'm gonna cut out the tutorial here. Make sure some things are kind of set up. Alright. Let's see. I'm kind of excited, actually. Some of the characters we're gonna see, like Warlord Brekka, Grimax here. She will be appearing in Dragonlands as a friend to the Alliance side of this, which is Captain Garrick. I can't think of her first name. I know her son's name is Henry. And so Brekka, who's here, and then Captain Garrick for the Alliance, they've released like some of the new... This is kind of a spoiler for some Dragonlance minor thing, but they're friends. And the dialogue mentions that. So Horde soldiers kind of interact with Grimax, Alliance soldiers interact with Garrick initially. And then what happens is the Alliance, what's the word I'm looking for? They each they introduce themselves, and then they tell the soldiers they're dealing with, so Garrick, the Alliance members, Grimax, the Horde soldiers, they're like, hey, this is my friend so-and-so, Captain Garrick, Grimax, etc., etc. And they're like, be on your behavior when you interact with them, they're a friend of mine, etc., etc. And so what's cool about that is that each of so Grimax's daughter, and then Garrick's son, are both kind of like trying to deal with this, it's, for those who aren't aware, Dragonlands has a time skip. If you're not aware of that, Dragonlands, there is going to be a time skip based on what we've read from dialogue scene. So, a couple years have passed. But they're friends, and so their children are kind of trying to deal with, like, learning to talk to the opposite faction. So, like, Grimax is telling Shuja she needs to be more careful with her words to Alliance members, and you know, he's to say, "May the light be with you," or whatever the case may be. Um, and Garrick does the same with Henry, and tells him, you know, treat the Horde with respect. You know, they're allies here, and so he'll say like blood and honor and things like that. And they're trying to learn how to deal with that. So I think it's a really cool thing to include these characters specifically.
For the Horde, we need to be ready for anything. Show me your skills in combat.
But yeah, it took me a while. I've been kind of debating which kind of character I wanted to go with, because I've kind of been playing a lot of different characters, warlocks really. I've based on, so I'm gonna actually do a little bit more of clearing these dummies, because yeah, it's better to get a little bit more experience, so that way you're like level 3 when you leave the boat. And not that it really matters, because you'll be level 10 when you get out of this whole... The island is designed that you are level 10 when you go out. But the reason I suggest doing more, like, multiple dummies to get this bar is because level 3 as a warlock, you get your imp, and for a lot of classes you get another ability, so pays off. But yeah, I kind of debated on which race I want to do. I've got my male blood elf, I've got this blood elf, I've got the orc, I've got a worgen, and I've got another one. Actually, I don't... Hold on, let me look at something. Oops. Hold on, trying to... Alright, so that's... Yeah, that should be updated. Okay. No, I need to describe what it is. So actually, I want to try something real quick. And sorry about the slight delay. We were supposed to start at 9. I delayed till 9:20 because I was trying to figure some things out. Really, I don't... I know a lot of people like to have, like, plans for streaming and things spread out, but considering I don't really have a schedule right now, these kind of Saturdays are just kind of like... Basically, I'm just relaxing, and you guys are here to just enjoy it with me, because I just like being... This is how I relax. Alright, so now we're gonna go spar with Throg.
I'll take my position. Strike first and strike hard. Never run from your foe. Victory or death. Always face your enemy.
Whoops. I like that they do that. I've always thought that was kind of cool, where they do the jump around.
I concede.
So that way you know to turn. The concept of this, what's the word? Get some more experience. The concept of this island expedition is a different starting point. Now, for those who don't know, if you have not, like, if you're new to World of Warcraft, like, if you're going to be a new player or a new subscriber, the first time you log in, you are going to be required to do this. You have to do this once. You have to do this at least once on a character. Once you have completed this island once, you will be allowed to... I'm not going to... I'm just going to turn this on. Level 3. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. These cutscenes are great, though. They're getting much... The cutscenes have come so far since Wrath of the Lich King, which I want to say the Angrathar the Wrathgate had the first in-game cinematic. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that was the first in-game moving cinematic. Um, but anyway,
Recruit!
where'd he go?
You survived.
There it is.
You need to regroup at once.
Summon our imp, see what name he got. Gakpep. Sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't.
We won't rest until the
Alright, let's log out of her for a second.
Don't fight too many Murlocs at
I'm
once.
gonna do some
Dangerous and
changeover real quick, but we'll switch back to me for a second. You'll notice my photo, my poster fell down. I came home for the week and it was just, there was so much destruction back there, and I've picked it up a lot, but there was so much destruction back there that it was just, there was so much stuff sitting on the floor because it fell straight down and took the thing off the wall. Like, the hangers are gone off the wall over there. So, something I wanted to test was, and you guys are going to join me, we're going to test a couple things. There's something I want to look at. So this is my human warlock that I've been working on. I want to see, somebody said a good, oh, I hate this. I hate when they move around. Stop that. We're going to stay right there. Somebody said a good way to test a character is to see this like drain spell, especially if you're, okay. I don't know why that kicked me off. Whatever.
Effective immediately, all shifts are doubled. We do not
Ooh,
ask
Star Moss.
this of you. Your hard work ensures the safety of Tirisgarde
okay,
Sound.
so this may be a controversial thing. I thought BFA Tiris, like, that's not what I want. This is what I want. This whole thing, like Tiris as a whole, my favorite, one of my favorite leveling continents, and it sucks that it's for Alliance only, which I hate. Like, I hate that you have to be Alliance to basically get one of the great storylines. This needs to come out because of this conversation things.
Kindly direct inquiries to Mr. Farthing or Mr. Williams.
All right. I want to see something. Oh, I like that face. They said you can get a lot from, like, watching how facial expressions are. Alright, so now we have that idea of the facial expressions. So what we're going to do is we're going to go a little bit back this way. My thing, and this is my head thing, is I like to get into the head of my characters. Can I see what they see? Could I be in their shoes type of thing? And I know that's weird for a fantasy setting, but it makes writing, I like writing my characters. I like writing in general. And so when I write backstories, it makes it easier when I can see their backstories or their point of view. So this is Slade, my other, which I thought was a pretty dope name, honestly. Alright, so now we're gonna go. Let's just go down. Oh, whoops, I forgot I had the instant. I think Worgen looks so cool. What I hate about the Worgen is ooh. Ooh, there's so many benefits to taking the thing. Sorry, I have to. Even though I know that's agility, don't harp on me. I get it. Anyway, what I was saying was the reason I don't particularly like doing the Blood Elf per se is I feel like there are too many Blood Elves. I saw a statistic that said basically it was like, was it 48%? It was like 48%, or maybe it was even 52%. of all Horde characters are Blood Elves.
Fancy a couple?
And that blew my mind. I'm like, you have got to be kidding
Safe
me.
passage to you.
But my problem with Worgen, as I was saying before I got distracted by myself. Oh, I didn't even have that before.
I need to get closer.
And my first main was a Worgen Hunter. Well, okay. My first returning post, like, I left WoW in 2008. Or excuse me, 2007. I left WoW in 2007 and I came back at basically January of 2011, we'll say, officially. I kind of started back in December of 2010, but December 2010-ish. No, not 2007. Yeah. Lich King was out, so yeah, it was 2008. Yeah, 2008. I left during Lich King, and I came back at the tail end, like right before Pandaria started. Tail end of Cataclysm. Or maybe January of 2012. Yes, January of 2012 I came back to WoW. And so I took the Worgen Hunter because they were new, and I was like, oh, Worgen are so cool. And now look at them. Now they can have white fur, they can have scars and glowing eyes. Like, come on. My problem with them is helmets. Some helmets look fine. Some are not that bad. Some work really well. Some look ridiculous from the side angle. Where's an example of one that's just stupid beyond reason? That's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. It bends it so far forward. My other problem is writing from their perspective. Because Worgen missed so much time. Now, with Chromie time, my logic is maybe you can go back and experience it, and it's just like people perceive you as having been that time. So it's getting a little bit easier. Because Worgen, like, they look so cool. And they don't look half bad in some of these. Some of these, they look kind of like, what? Like, what is that? I hate that angling. My problem is as I've gotten older, I've gotten more into the aesthetics of this game, and I'm like, it's got to look good. Because, like, this? I can't tell if this is sitting on his eyes or not, is honestly my problem. Some of those, not too shabby. But, like, if you really zoom in, it's like, yeah, let's zoom out. Won't look as bad if I zoom out. But, yeah, sometimes they look cool. I mean, I don't know. It's really hard. Some people, and then other times... Oh, I think she just got the... She did get the tar beaten out of her. I kind of like how the Worgen looks, because look, it looks like he's actually having to, like, struggle to get that power out. Which it kind of should be, theoretically. And take your soul. Another thing is, you can't play one in Classic WoW, so you kind of have to pick and choose your battles. Oops. They sound cool, though. Party. I'm just gonna... This. Controversial, I know, to play Affliction, but I just don't like Demonology. I tried. I really recently tried Demonology. I don't like how slow it is. I like the fact that as Affliction, man, I can grab people. See? Just like that. I didn't have to do jack squat about it. Iron-Toed Ruffian. So, I mean, they're kind of cool. I also need to... I think the portal's like... Yeah, it's like right on top of me. So I think they're cool. I also like the Grey Guard and the fact that they have a thing. But I do want to see, now that we've kind of looked... It's interesting they pull, like, both hands forward. So that's kind of interesting. We're kind of bouncing around, because we're not really doing much. We're adventuring here. I mean... It's cool. As she yawns. I'm pretty sure that sums up a lot. I get a lot of inspiration from art too. Like I look at like art people have drawn.
Penalty for trespassing is death.
I don't think how to switch between smiling. I don't know. It's hard. I started writing this one's backstory the other day. I think I started at like... I think I'm like a few sentences in. Debating on how to write her. Problem is, the older characters are getting older. Like, if you're like, oh yeah, I was alive for like the Third War. Well, that was year 18, and at this point of Shadowlands, I think even before the time jump for what would be Dragonlands, I want to say that it's probably year... Warlords of Draenor happens in year 35. Or 31, excuse me. I think Legion happens in 32. Battle for Azeroth happens in like 33 or 4. So it's like year 35, I think. I want to say it's like year 35 in WoW history. Somewhere between year 34 and 36. Since the Dark Portal opened. So with a time jump, that means we're pushing close to year 40. Which means if you were born... If you were 18 in the Third War, you are 40 years old as of...
Out of range. I don't have a
Oh, bollocks. Rude. Taking the slim pickings. Isn't there a chest up here? I could have sworn there's like a chest in the rafters in this building. Maybe it's not this building. Dang, that thing's tall. Ugh, I can't wait to pre-order that. I'm saving so I can pre-order the collector's edition. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's not one. I thought there was, but I guess not. But yeah, I mean... kind of cool. My, you know, my problem with humans is, and I can't get it out of my head when people are like, but humans are so bland. Why would you play something you are in real life? Which is fair to an extent from a certain point of view. This dude, real quick. There we go.
Suffer no insolence from the soot-smeared rabble. Make examples if you must.
All right.
All that matters is that our clients get their supplies on time.
The cutscene for the end of the Cultier storyline, like if you do everything and then do the dungeon and get that cutscene, is amazing. How did I miss this? I just set that there. The scene where she pulls out the Cultiran fleet is a fantastic scene. Like, I love watching that scene. the musical score when the lightning strikes and the fleet appears. It's like, oh, that's cool. And it's like it gives me goosebumps every time. So every time I'm just like, thing is, Worgen could have taken place in the First and Second War. The thing is, they just missed a lot of major events. Every time I'm talking, and it's just making me want to do. Realistically, if you can just get over it, so. Also, I wish Worgen, they had something, maybe they do, and I'm just not familiar with it, but I wish they had something like Worgen in D&D. And I know somewhere somebody's like, oh, no, hell no, I ain't taking that in no D&D. Gotta have it gotta make sense. Like, what point of D&D makes sense, though? Oh, hello. Looks like Slade's gonna be my main here. Should we try Destruction, maybe? Let's do this one, Lift Rapture. I was made... So, as far as Warlocks go, I mentioned earlier, like, my thing about the having a stroke now. Come now, my brain. So I mained Affliction in what was it? Legion. Cause it was impossible to die. The way they had it set up for the fact that it healed you in Legion. Like, Drain Soul in Legion was so overpowered, it was ridiculous. Because it was like, you just couldn't die. Oops. Alright, that's 4 of 6. Yeah, you just infinitely healed yourself with between Drain Soul, Drain Life, and the other things, and the fact that you could also absorb the souls and power up Uthalesh. It was insane. You were just unfreaking stoppable. So I kind of get when they were like, we're gonna nerf that. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. It was a little overpowered. I get it, but still, gotta take the fun out of stuff. So yeah, I think. Oops. Let's start using those raptures. A lot of the time I do it, but also I like the Fell Fire a lot. Let's do this healing, shall we? We're just gonna heal like that. We're just gonna drain the life out of you.
So this is what...
But yeah, as I was saying, you're just basically invincible. There we go. Let's bring Mark back. But yeah, I always go though for the, which is interesting. My second created character was a Worgen Warlock. I don't have him anymore. He's technically been race changed, and he's now the undead. Because I changed from Worgen to Orc to Blood Elf to Undead. I think that was the order I went in. Oh, come on. Nope. Gotta get that Sea Dog grog going on. Is this it? I think it has to be the... Nope. But yeah, I originally had him. He's my main for a while. Or my secondary, I believe. Because what happened is, I played the Worgen Hunter until I got to 55. Got to 55, and suddenly realized, oh, I can make a Death Knight. And then I made a Death Knight, an Undead Death Knight, and I never went back. Although that Hunter is now, yeah, he eventually became a Horde, and then... So when I started WoW came back to WoW in 2012, I was Alliance, and then I made my Undead Death Knight, went over to the Horde, and then I met the friends that I made, who, a guy named Hadrian, that was his character's name, he was a... Hadrian, and I can't remember what the other guy's name was. He was a goblin priest. He used to be part of a guild called the Chipmunk Samurai. Anyway, Hadrian had... He is the one who taught me how to play WoW. Like, how to straight up play this game, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't have a clue. Even though I played from, like, day one through the game, I was too young to understand the difference in, like, agility and stamina, and I would just take anything that wasn't nailed down. And he's like, yo, dude, what are you doing? And I was like, it says I can use it. And it's like, you just, because you can use it doesn't mean you need it. So, yeah, I had to learn that lesson. But no, the way I met him was because I did back when I played the trading card game, back when it was a physical trading card game, I, what's the term I'm looking for? Documents, search records are this way. I'm gonna swim this way. I got an extra Eye of the Legion, and I wanted a Drake mount. So, again, this shows you how much I didn't understand. I didn't know that you could get a guaranteed mount, the Bronze Drake mount, if you've never... It's this one. This mount. It's a guaranteed drop from the Infinite Corruptor in the heroic version of Culling of Strathalholm. You just have to go over to him, kill him, and it drops it. And obviously, if everybody else has it, then you can just automatically get it. So I didn't know that. And he was like, so what he did was, he paid me for the pet. This is not good. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Dang it! It's the wrong button! Armin, where am I? Oh, I'm way across. Anyway. So, he paid me for the thing and took me there and showed me how to... This is back in the days of Ventrilo, so I was talking through Vent. For those of you who are newer or younger and don't know what that is, before Discord, the only way to talk to somebody was Vent, and somebody had to pay for it. Somebody had to be... So that guy, the Goblin Priest I was talking about, he paid for the guild's Vent channel. And so that's how we were able to communicate and things like that. So I met him, I met Hadrian, I met his wife, met that dude, I think his name was Chad, maybe? Ironic, I know. But anyway, so met them and taught me how to play the game. And so I was I think that's Chipmunk Samurai. Yeah, I think... No, I had... Maybe I was still Alliance, mainly. I honestly can't remember now. All I remember is I played with them from 2012, January of 2012 when I met them, to January of 2014. And one day he was like, hey, meet us at, what was it? Meet us at, the Black Temple. And they were like, have your PvP turned on. And I was like, wow, that's kind of odd. So I was like, sure, whatever. So I went there, and I got massacred. What I didn't know was they had gotten bored kind of with the guild and with some other things, and they had faction changed over to the other faction. And so I got curb stomped by them. And it was around this time, I think they had life stuff going. They had kids and things like that, so they had a lot going on in their repertoire, and it just ended up being that we just ended up just kind of getting distant from each other. But, you know, it happens. I want... Rot and Decay sounds pretty effective, actually. I need to go to Stormwind. I hate that you can turn this off in any Hearthstone place, but you can't turn it off. You can't turn it on anywhere but Stormwind. That kind of sucks. Oh yeah, that's what that
Blood
was.
or gold, everything has a cost. See you around. Put the hat on. You can't be a scurvy sea dog without a hat.
Greetings, sir, or ma'am.
Looking good. Let's tell the recruiter we've come to volunteer.
Yes, I've got a hat on, which completely changes who I am.
Well, ye did bring your own...
So stupid.
All right, get in there and report for orientation.
I think this is one of the cooler places, Freehold. Again, I think Cold Tears is a cool thing anyway. Anyway, so 2014, then I met my ex, and she had kind of taken a break from WoW and was kind of getting back into it, but she was like predominantly Alliance. And so from 2014, from like January of 14 till November of 15, I was just hard in the Alliance camp. Where does this take me? Castaway Point? I don't know what that is. We're going to set our Hearthstone here. I gotta figure out how to get up to the thing. Maybe, is this... Wait a minute, hold on. I'm very confused. Oh, I was just like a step off.
We've come for your booty.
I told you Iron-Tide punks to... Wait a minute. Flynn? I thought you were dead. Oh, don't tell me you're actually working for those bootlickers.
It's, kind of a long story. How about a drink?
Ooh, I like that sword. Lord Stormsong has it. Shrine of the Storm. You. Ooh. I need to get in there. Anyway, right, so I got the command subjugate demon spell.
What can I do you for? Watch yourself out there.
Alright, simple enough. Milk. So, what kind of drink do you want? Ale, milk, milk in a skull mug. Milk in a skull mug.
Now,
Drink goat's milk in a skull mug when you want to drink milk and look badass doing it.
that hits the spot. Well, say,
So
Flynn,
fun.
whatever happened to that woman you were always talking about? You know, the one with hair like ravens down?
Not now, Venric. We're here on serious business.
Sheesh. This dude. Alright, age to perfection. I need to turn this in over here. Alright, how do we get up there? I think this way. Anyway, so I was in the Heart Alliance camp, and then we broke up, and I just went... I had been wanting to play Horde characters, but obviously because that's all she played, I just played Horde. And so a lot of money to faction changed a lot of characters to Horde. Because I put so much work into a lot of them, I didn't want to, like, redo.
See to your affairs.
Alright, so I need to send a letter to Talia. Sometimes this has perks. Ow. Just fall hard. Alright, how do I... Oh, I gotta go over there. Okay. So then I faction changed to Horde. Played Horde for a long time. And then a couple years ago, I was like, I'm gonna play Alliance. Now, funnily enough, my wife is a big, she's a big Horde fan. She likes the Horde. Granted, she doesn't pay attention too much to the storyline, but she likes the Horde. Which is fair. I think both have merits. But some, like dwarves, I need to go back to... Is there a faster way to get where I'm going? Ew, because I don't have this... I need to do the intro to Legion. I need to do the intro to Legion to get the Hearthstone for Legion and then do this stuff. But anyway, neither here nor there. Irrelevant. So I kind of switch and alternate now, but that's kind of where it was. When I started WoW, I did Undead and Dwarf. Those are the only two that really interested me. And like for the Alliance, I like all of them. As for the allied races, my thing about the allied races as a whole, I love the Cultirans and I love their heritage armor. I wish they didn't have the body types they do. I wish they could have an alternate body type to like regular looking human or the skinny looking, like the different variations you see in Cultiras. I wish you could do that instead of the big beefy behemoths they are, which is fair because Cultiras are more closely related to not Valkyr, not Valyar. This isn't where I wanted to go. I want to be Tradewinds Market. What are they called? The Vrykul. And that's why they're so big. I mean, the average Cultiran is like 7 feet tall. So, they're huge. But again, neither here nor there. Two things I need to do. One, I need to learn the faster. We're gonna go back to Stormwind for a second, people. Because how do I get this way? Just Ironforge. Oh, they're all here. Ironforge, Exodar, Stormwind. Because that quest, I need to get this one quest done. I do think the introduction of the Incubi are kind of cool. And for those who don't know, or haven't played in a while, haven't played a Warlock in a while, right? So the standard demons you have are your Imp, your Voidwalker, your Fell Hunter, your Imp, Voidwalker, Succubus, Fell Hunter, and those are your basic 4. And if you're a Demonology, you get the Felguard. So recently, as of patch 9.2, they changed the summon succubus spell. So instead of it being just the succubus, there's a chance that an incubus can be summoned, and I think it's basic. I think I'm gonna summon yeah, so I summoned the succubus, but there is a chance that oh man, I gotta go all the way over there. There's a chance you can summon the incubus. It just depends. From what I've noticed, female characters tend to summon the incubi first, the first time they cast that. Males tend to get the succubus. But basically, what they say is, this is what, when you summon them, the incubus tells you this, or the succubus, either one, Syad, is the race. We'll say, as you know, I'm fairly flexible when it comes to matching preferences, gestures themselves. If you're not a fan of this, then I could always just stick to a singular appearance that I have that will haunt your dreams. One of your mentors should be able to teach you on how to adjust your summoning ritual. Of course, if you want to leave it up to me, well, I can guarantee a good time either way. So they have the succubus model, but it can be random. It's just a preference. I don't care. I think both models look great. I do want to see if they have any warlock. Oh, maybe... No, it's the Felguard, yeah. Soulwell, Inquisitors, Fell Imp. Wrathguard, no, no. Shards. I like the Fell Touch Shards, anyway. So, 3,000... 4,000... 8,500... 8,500 gold to change my things, and that only works for one. That's the thing I don't like. That's one thing I don't like about glyphs right now with the current iteration. Oh, how much experience do you offer for this quest? Wow, 3,300? We're gonna say less, dude. We'll get that done. The one thing I don't like about what's the term I'm looking for? Oh, what I don't like about glyphs is you spend so much money on them. And granted, if you don't have a inscriptionist, right? Taking that into account. Accounting for that, that's actually pretty cool. No, it's not cool. Anyway, I need to learn journeyman riding.
See you around.
There we go. Now we can get some disc speed going. Dave the Quick.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Anyway, I need to go downstairs. Just so I could, just for giggles.
Have a good one. See you later.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm going to show you. So this is Strengthening Pack with the Incubus, just so I can show you what he looks like.
This will be fun.
Can I get a good... Yeah. That's what the Incubus looks like. Kind of a cool, like, you know, the male version of a succubus, basically.
You need something?
Shocking.
Safe travels.
So now it should randomly summon either one.
Time to get naughty.
Rokinyar. Supposedly it's supposed to be the same creature, but because of
How are you? Have a good one. Hello.
Stones of Binding.
See you later.
I don't think I have a character on here that has 8,500 gold. Of course, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much. But just for giggles. Chain here. I always order mine by Arthur may actually have money. I don't think he has that much money. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen the Dragonlands loading screen, let me sum it up. Hot. Hot people. Hot dragons. Like, literally, it's artwork of all the 5 dragon leaders. So it's Alexstrasza, Rathian, Kalecgos, Nozdormu, and the debate right now is whether or not the one is either Ysera or Marithra, I think is her name, or Ysera's daughter, because they have kind of similar models. But what I love about it is like the dragons were like 10,000 cc's. That's a lot of money. Why don't I just do those missions and get gold? Like, bruh. Hold on. We're gonna do some missions here so I can start collecting some gold. I don't know why I'm not doing that, but... Am I dumb? Maybe. Send you there. Attack. Defend. Oh. $321. So that's 600 gold right there. Anyway. Oh wait. You're in that guild. Hold on. I forgot I need to get Slade into the guild. Casually insane, that's what it was. We're gonna send a quick shot to them. But yeah, it's like, what I love about it is the dragons can choose any form, and it's like dragons universally were like, I can have any mortal form I like. Let me know. Let me think. Hot. Sum it up. Hot. It's ridiculous. Like, they look so good. I'm just like, all of them. I'm like, like, they're all in their human forms. Rathian, well, I guess with Drekthir, you can call them visage forms, I guess is what the dragons would technically have. But either way, they're all hot. I'm just like, you're hot, you're hot, you're hot. So yeah. Except for Nozdormu. I mean, not to knock Nozdormu. He's just, it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't do anything for me. Rathian, Kalecgos, Ysera, and Alexstrasza can all get it, but, you know, he doesn't do much for me. Alright, so let's turn this quest in, get some money.
You need something? Be careful.
Need help?
Don't need any of this stuff, so let's sell this. Return. Although, while I'm here... First off, I should be making myself a Hellstone. Okay, I already have it set up. I've been debating whether or not to do alchemy or inscription. By the way, if you haven't seen the updates for professions, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Freaking the... 16 slot. Is there anything that gets more than 16 that's within reason? 20 is 100 gold apiece. $30 slot bag. expensive. Heavy quiver. I can see why that's so. Those two should be really worth a whole lot more than what they're being sold for, because, like, those you can't get anymore. That's just me. Anyway, another weed bag. Ah, how the mighty have fallen. These things used to be worth so much. Okay, they used to be worth 15 gold, now they're worth a gold. Anyway, I am very excited for... Dragonland's professions. Like, they're bringing back specialties. Armor smithing and weaponsmithing for blacksmithing. Alchemy is going to have file mastery, file mastery, potion mastery, and alchemical knowledge. So I'm very excited to see those. I'm very excited to see that specialties and them harping back on them again. So it's looking really, really good. Dragonlands, I am cautiously optimistic about. It is shaping up to be really good. I don't want to scare and, like, put all my eggs in a basket, but it's looking real promising.
Farewell.
I keep forgetting to buy. I don't know if you'll have it. Nope, you can't repair my items. You might. You don't.
Welcome.
Alright, hold on. I need everyday merchandise. You must be a trades good person. Trade supplies.
Well met.
Herbalist spade. Is there anything I need? No. I think we're good. Anyway. Also there's crafting tables that are gonna come out for them. It's Dragonlands for professions alone. The dragon riding looks great. Drakthir look really cool. The Azure Span leveling zone, I am so hyped for. It is looking real good. It is looking real good.
Rug or rail? Or both? Watch yourself out there.
So it's, but it's been a while, but it looks like they're listening. So like I said, I'm holding out hope. So I think it's looking real good. Oh, I was behind the pillar, that's why he couldn't hit me. Am I still the same? Yeah, Tall Desire and Freehold.
I need to target something first.
My hat back on. No one will ever know the difference. Can I throw the biscuit that far? Oh.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Alright, let's bake these dudes down. Not that it really matters, you're dead anyway. Alright, come back up. Come back to life. Come on. Oh yeah, and for the other thing that you have to do, if you are a returning player... Well, maybe not a returning player, a new player. So dumb. I'm gonna steal your life and gain mine back. Thank you. Well, that didn't help.
It's too far away.
I was hoping there might be a bird nearby.
I need to get closer.
Take the dumb treat. Go this way, go this way, go down the stairs. Alright. Should I go this way? No, I gotta go this way. This house. I think like the title mixology is such a cool thing. Like a mixologist. So cool. Alright, nub nub.
I'm out of range.
Oops. I didn't realize that was on the global cooldown. Ugh.
I need to get closer.
Alright, that's not helping. Health back. We're gonna tear this down. Oh, they didn't attack. Orders. Orders. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, I got the orders. Okay. Alright, let's... Yeah, you got the orders, okay. So that solves all of those problems. Sword summon. That's not great. Oh, I'm dead. Well. That was a mistake on my part. I should have just... yeah, I should have done that. Are they attacking each other? Hey, freehold.
If you're itching to make some mayhem, you'll need a meeting with the Council of Captains. I can help with that. But first, I got a problem. This here lock ain't cooperating.
Okay.
That mangy dog's got the key, but he's a slippery one. So, you scratch my back, I return the favor.
People just skipping bosses with these things now? Because, like... Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm very confused. Hold on. People just skipping bosses these days? Because I'm very confused. I'm just very confused. Well, yeah, great. Me. Okay, so it's not everybody with this group. It's the tank leaving us with no idea what's happening. Like, you don't get credit if the last boss dies. Like, I don't understand what's been happening recently. This is the second group, and I'm starting to think it's not an abnormality.
Taller men than you have opposed me, but they always came up short. Cannons! Blast these scurvy dogs to bits!
Like, it's so confusing what's happening. Because, like, I joined a group, and they were all the way over here, and none of these people had been killed, and then it was just like, oh, the boss is dead, and I was like, what just happened? Okay. That goes there. Maybe we... I don't know if I got credit for that, but I guess we're just gonna say that I did. Alright, let's drag Barman Bill this way. Oh, I forgot to turn on my thing. Forgot to turn on the PvP thing. Doing good so far. Oops. Nancy Balmy.
Wind's howling today. Carry on strong.
Oops. Ooh, they're mad. They didn't like me taking their poster down. Are you still all... Leave me... Get off my nuts. Sheesh. I'm gonna have to go through something, aren't I? Oh. Right there. Didn't have to go... Oh, well... Dog poo. Lovely. Hello. I know some of you might like these. Soul of the Sea. Nice. Alright. I got my hat back on. So now I need to get... I didn't realize I could have killed her. Behind that building over there. Yes, behind that building. She is drunk. Just gotta kill you. You're the last face thing. Yes, I do think I can pull one over on you. They could have come to your assistance and probably made a difference, but they didn't. They probably looked over here and were like, nah. They looked and said, nah, you're fine. Alright. We're gonna turn these quests in. we go. I don't like getting pooed on. Oh yeah. Here's just poo bombing the crap out of people. You just gotta start, just throw poo. Yeah, this takes a minute. There we go. Finally got them all. There you go. Alright.
What'll it be? Cheers! Until next time.
Crazy business. Oh, okay, that's this one. Oops, missed that ledge.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Best of luck.
Alright, before we step into this ring... Looks like the beating the tar out of him.
That's it, boys! Work him over good! Things have changed, friend. I'm the captain now. And once the power goes away, we'll be free to plunder all of Kultiris. At least I die! Run! Our newest recruit has arrived. This'll be fun. What to do with a couple of mutinous rats? Why don't we let the dice decide? Ooh, bad luck for you. Carve them up. Fine, another round. What? No, that's all wrong. That's better. Did I mention I don't play fair?
Cool, just bomb your own people, I guess. Works for me.
I need to target something first.
God, these dice are cursed. Just get in there.
That sucks. I was really hoping they would keep bombing us.
Enough! You're too late anyway. Our attack on Dalen's Gate has already begun. The Proudmoors are done for, and when Lady Ashvane takes the throne, I'll command her fleet. 10,000 gold to whoever brings me their heads.
Flynn, hold on!
He's kind of unconscious.
What? That's not fair. That's not fair!
You don't play fair. Two can play at that game.
Well met.
Expeditionary method.
Stay on. We must get to Vigil Hill. Quick! Hop on. Hold on
Right.
tight!
Chapter 307. Oh, come now, you're fine.
It's okay, I've got you. You alright? Where does it hurt?
Oh, everywhere.
Harlan! The bastard sold out to Ashvane. He's...
We know. Just rest. He'll get what's coming to him.
Such a pretty
First, we have
environment,
to
though.
hold that gate.
Dalen's Gate's fallen.
Oh no! We're too late.
Yeah, I was about to say Dalen's Gate kind of failed.
See if these people need help. I'll go on ahead.
Alright, we shall take to this point.
Fancy a cuppa? Look always to the sea.
Alright. We are going to switch over. Let me see something. I'm curious. Why am I under attack? Oh. Trying to... Yes, you... Oh, I need to switch this, because that's going to throw me off. Alright. Take you... Oh, no you don't. Don't you drag them this way. Going around that nonsense. Alright. Star Wars. I need the note to the Forge Master.
Daddy says I need my ceiling out to find a warm fire.
It's up this way. Shortcut it. Run a horse upstairs. There we go. Takes care of those.
Ahoy! Winds behind going back
Ahoy.
to school.
I don't have that unlocked yet.
It's too far away.
Because really where I want to level is the next zone. One of my favorites. What is it? Drustvar.
I don't care how you do it. I want those forges running day and night.
Apparently she doesn't care how he does it. She just wants it doing day and night.
Excellent powder. You will keep them supplied with revived azurite, or I'll find someone who can.
That. Yes, I can't reach over here. Did I not discover? Did I not? Hold on. No, I did. I was just making sure. Ah, more star moss. Did not learn Kaltiran cooking. Need to do that.
Ahoy!
Alright, so this.
Eyes on the horizon.
Corruption is now
Next
instant.
round on me. Don't look back.
Alright.
What's your story? Cagney, get these kids on a ferry back to town. Talia will make sure they get placed into a shelter.
Alright. Anyway. Can you unlock? Ah, so you unlock Drustvar if you wait until level 25. Fair. That's fair. Kinda sucks, but hey.
I'm all ears. Let's get
Yeah, these are all those stupid... Should I take these? Not even paying attention. For shame.
I'm out of range.
What can I do for you?
Alright.
What's the word? You got any more business in town? Now's the time to do it. Let me know when you're ready to board that ship and go. I'll follow your lead. Remember, the key to going anywhere you don't belong is just to walk in like you are.
Timetable's changed, boys. Get your
There we
boats
go.
to go.
Oh no, I think my barrel has pee in it.
Nope, never mind.
Oh,
It's ale.
I call the
We're
empty
good.
barrel. You can have the other one.
Clients want the stuff right now. We're shoving off.
There she goes, helmsman.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Helmsman, steer us away. No, you idiot! The other way!
Ah, goodness. Come on, people, don't just go run aground. Alright. Up. Hey, level 15. That drained soul. There we go. Now you're getting caught up. I wonder if that's the only way to get, like, pilgrimage scrolls. Can they only cover treasure?
Lord Admiral's favor, friend. Look always to the sea. Smooth sailing.
Shh,
Look always to the sea.
What can I do for you?
dude.
Keep the wind in your sails. Safe passage
Good day
to
to
you.
you. Keep the wind in your sails.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
Old Admiral's favor.
Let me show you what I got.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
I wonder why you'd want to travel to Wait a minute. No, but where's Anyway. Oh, this is Castaway Point. I was like, I wonder where Castaway Point is. So when I was looking at Slade's thing, it's
Good day to
why are there Sandalari here? It just now dawned on me. There's one there. Dude, they're so freaking tall. Sandalari are so big. Like, I'm like barely waist level. Like, even on a freaking horse, I'm eye level to one on a horse. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. They're so tall. That's what I was gonna look at.
Me, you briny hags! I'll fly your hides as we do colours!
Navigator's crown, navigator's mantle, navigator's robes, navigator's bracers, navigator's gloves, navigator's belt, navigator's leggings, and navigator's sandals. And yet, nothing untoward. Can't really tell which one of these belongs from there. Got your boot knife. And you got your lantern. Not a bad look, honestly. What was that sword? Okay. I was curious about something. But yeah, I am excited for Shadowlands. I think Shadowlands is going to be really good. Not Shadowlands, Dragonlance. Good. See, that's going to cause a problem. Just with my memory, because I'm going to forget. That's the problem. Issue number 1, forgetfulness. I forgetfulness. Alright, so what I wanted to look up here is I wanted to look up Navigator. Yeah, I always have his shoulders equipped. Bitch. Sorry. No, you might not have that. It looks, yeah, it definitely looks cooler on the Navy. Look. Yeah. Alright, and something I wanted to look at. Oh, yeah. Items. Daggers. Because I want to get... I'm missing... There it is. Sickle. Where is it? That's too far back. Like, I think those look dope. And even if not, even if you wanted to go the route of the staff, which I have, which is... Yeah. Oh, dang it. Just for giggles. I don't know if I'll be able to see it, honestly. But... Back... Obviously, I have the thing. But what I want to know is, can I see... I can. Beast color skull crescent. Looks kind of cool. Osteo, no. Wings, yes. Yes. Wings of the Necrolords. Trophy of the Reborn Bone Lord matches, actually. Very well. But I want to know. Doesn't quite. That one matches. The Death Fetish, the one you have to buy. That one of the world dropped that one. So not bad. Not bad at all. Anyway. Now, where were we? I see something growing right. Star moss. Interestingly, on the north side of the building. I wonder if they're all like that, actually. I wasn't really paying attention. Alright. What level you unlock the others? Yeah, you all. Ahoy! Come on. There we go. Now we're just gonna turn and burn. Turn and burn. At some point, I'm not directly in the line of fire at this exact moment. Let's try. Melee's for this gets moved out. This comes down. This can go this way. No. And talents. It's eradication. So this one fell for sure. Oh, it's the... I'm just curious. I haven't done this in a while.
Fancy a cuppa? Look always to the sea.
Elan's gate has fallen. Siren Song. $25, and I've got it at about to be 15. Wait a minute, color. Ooh, I've got a lot to pick up. Oh, God. Let's see how this one goes. Right, I gotta build up. Right. Chaos Bolt, man. Stupidly powerful. I wonder what level... Let's say by level 50 I can absolutely just stomp on that, but I'd need the money to buy the thing. Get bent. Hey, swift travel gloves. Nice. Pollen-coated dream. Sirens. Interesting. I wonder what that's for. A little bit of a ramp up time. Avoid the parrots. Avoid the birds.
Ahoy! Hail sharp and anchor steady.
Finally, some action.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit too slow. So destruction's secondary fastest. Alright. Oh yeah, we're about to recruit some...
I need to get closer.
Yeah, there we go. Just absolute corruption is just the easiest to deal with out of those.
Admiral's beaver, friend.
They killed my cow. Whatever floats your goat.
It's too far away.
Alright.
I don't have a target.
Just keep hitting them. Just push and blow up. Alright. There we go. Get some Evermoss clumps.
Good day to you. Or cool Tiris.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
Top of Vigil Hill. It's gotta be like up here, I'm guessing. Yep, there's the cannon. What do we got? Winter's Kiss. Give me the big old cannon. Get him killed. Ooh, they blew up the tank. They blew that up. They didn't like me bombing them. They did not.
Ahoy!
Take the cloak.
Keep a weather eye open. Fair winds and following seas.
What's
Hell
the
yeah.
situation?
Come back with stories.
Hang in there, Flynn. Just don't die. I will see justice delivered. First to these pirates, and then to the Ashvane Company.
Bloody pirates.
Such devastation. Dalen's Gate never stood a chance. If Azurite is capable of this kind of destruction, I fear not even the Grey Gate of Borealis could withstand it. Time to fight fire with fire. Let's search one of their ships for some of those Azurite bombs.
Oh, don't worry. We've got plenty of the bombs.
I'm out of range.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, here we go. There's 5 of them. Just ready to be inspired. See if we can inspire all these people. Bait this thing. Here we go. She's a warrior. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why I just thought she'd be a paladin. It's not like they have paladins here, and Father kind of never got a chance to really teach her, per se.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why the Fell Fisher didn't happen. Why certain things aren't happening. It's because, here we go. And level 26 now. $29, $27. The state of corruption. around and behind. Go. Now we're gonna drop these. There we go. Anything of use? Nope. Go around this back way. Here we go. Alright, now we just blow them up. Just because I can.
These'll do nicely. Let's get clear of the ship and give them a try.
Now, let him have it.
We'll need a boat to reach the next ship.
Don't stop moving. Keep on pushing through. Ah, the boat we need to reach the next point. Now?
Ready?
Yeet!
Maybe that was too close. We should hit the next one from the air. Are you with me?
Agreed. Let him from the air.
Aim for their powder barrels.
Ha ha! Take that, you bilge suckers!
Look! They're withdrawing! We did it!
There you go. Bye-bye. Go away now.
Still, they could be back. And if they bring those guns to bear on Borales... I'll tell the lieutenant what's happened. Meet me in Vigil Hill when you're done here.
Sure, you couldn't just give me a ride back to the lieutenant. Could you? But there shouldn't be any enemies between here and there, so I suppose. No, there are. Yep, just gonna have to run my way all the way back through all the enemies. Not a problem. Just what I wanted to do. Luckily they're not dazing me, so that's something, and I'll take it as I can get it. Right.
Good day to you. Heel sharp and anchor steady.
What's your story? Keep your powder dry.
How can I help?
Duty call. We need to get to Borealis. The Lord Admiral must be warned. I don't understand. Why would Lady Ashvane hire pirates to attack Dalin's Gate? Was it simply a test of her new weapons? Or something more?
Shadow over angle. Or it is. This storm song 30, 20. Oh, I should be able to start Drustvar now.
Wait, what's going on down there? This can't be good. Well met. Serve with honor.
Something to report? Always loyal.
Ahoy! Anchors away!
Proudmoore's finest, at your service.
Travel afoot.
I've trained my whole life for this.
The rumors are true. Dalin's Gate has fallen. A pirate fleet struck the gate with overwhelming force.
Pirates? The Praemoors can't even protect us from pirates anymore!
For shame! Catherine Proudmoore has spent her life doing what's best for Kul Tiras.
But it has not been enough. My dear friend Priscilla and I have discussed this. I believe that what is best for Kul Tiras is that I step down as Lord Admiral.
Couldn't resist, could you?
Not bad. This time we're finally doing a clear of this thing. Kind of sucks because I'm also not like getting the extra bonus for it, but I'll take what I can get. And we just mosey our way through.
build, suckers!
Oops. We're fine. Woo! Oh, that was weird.
Come about and blast that broadside! You won't soon be forgetting that taste! It'd be bad fortune to spill a man's drink. Well, looks like someone still ain't got their sea legs. This one's going right in your deadlights. Guess I'll be off to the locker.
Hey, Dad! Your mates are. Sorry, you smell like parrot guano.
Come on, push through.
Ahoy! You lot got the look of proper cutthroats. Not like the usual scum that passes for pirates round here. If you're itching to make some mayhem, you'll need a meeting with the Council of Captains. I can help with that. But first, I got a problem. This here lock ain't cold my attempts to pick it. That mangy dog's got the key, but he's a slippery one.
Alright, so what are we doing, people?
So, you scratch my back, I return the favor. Got me?
I'll just wait. See if anything interesting happens.
How can I help? We can do this. For Kul Tiras.
You pay for this.
chargers and chase her down.
Your little stunt meant nothing. I own this city. Out of the way, jumper brains!
Fresh cabbages!
It's over. There's nowhere left to run.
Insolent brat! This is far from over.
Wait, no! You three, get a search party down there and find her. Hero, let's return to Catherine. Finally, some action.
You there. A word, if I may. I will hear you. By wind and by sea,
Lord Admiral,
we remain
perhaps
free.
we should get you back to the keep. I can review the evidence against House Ashvane with you there.
Certainly. And your name is?
Talia, Mum.
Talia, of course. Our young ward from across the sea. Has it already been so long?
Ugh, come on.
Orders. Gale sharp and
Why am I
steady.
busy? Alright. That should fix that problem. Alright, now we're just, looks like they're skipping to the end of the line. Which is fine by me. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Solve that problem. Okay, it's still ending. Alright, so we're doing good so far.
Taller men than you have opposed me, but they always came up short.
Here, you can have the seed of corruption there, Harlan.
Cannons! Blast these scurvy dogs to bits!
I don't think so.
Swamp the deck with their gizzards!
More cannon fire coming, maybe?
Equate these scallywags
Yep.
with our heavy guns. Men, equate these scallywags with our heavy guns. All hands on deck.
Kind of worked out that we killed those ads, because this would have gotten real interesting. Alright. You're dead, Jim. Thanks all. Alright, so now... Alright,
Clear for action.
I think the last two of Tirisgarde, or I think Enemies Within is completed. The Shadow over Angle Point. Don't. That might be part of the main quest line. I don't remember, honestly. Okay. First off, there's this one, the bad deal. So let's go turn this in and figure out where I can get cooking.
Good day to you.
Profession trainers. Cooking.
Always.
Oh, you're right here.
What can I do with you?
I don't know. Oh, that's weird.
I've seen things that would scare you shell.
Finest wares and cool Tiris right here.
So, this stuff. Okay.
Appreciate your patronage.
So now we'll hop down. First off, let's go turn in this freehold quest. Should be able to. It says we can turn it in here. Yes, Flynn is right there.
What's the word? Next round's on me.
What is this? Singe? Oh, that's the command demon ability.
Hail, champion. We will have justice for the fallen.
Good day to you.
Keep your powder dry.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
All right.
Farewell, friend. For Kul Tiras.
Take the ferry to Dressrosa. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Bandages. Isn't there a saying that says like your hand itches? Someone's something about it's either like money or someone's talking about you. No, your ears itch. Someone's talking about you.
You've got the coin, because I've got the bargains.
So, fancy some bits and bobs?
Ah, the pollen is for the. Got it.
Pleased to meet you. Off and away.
Just for the giggles of it. Because this is one, yeah. I'm just curious.
Hey. Very well then.
Alright, now hold on. Okay, so that's that thing. Well, that's lame. That's the off. Ew, gross. Stick with the frickin'. I don't know where the alchemy person is.
Good day to you.
It's a small, like, it's not even a large loss. So it doesn't really bother me that much. The Horde gets to make the cool skull, and the Alliance gets that. Man.
So, fancy some bits and bobs? Travel safely.
Rough Waters? I don't even know where that is. This is... Never really did learn Kul Tiras, despite everything Borealis. Tradewinds Market is kind of... confusing, to say the least. Each one of these places. Firearms.
Would you like to purchase something?
Gadgets.
No bodged goods here, mate.
Spice Vincent.
Stop by any time.
Fur Trader.
Kul Tiras right here.
Harborside. Ow, my eye. Kind of curious.
Knowledge is the best currency. Let me show you what I've got.
It's the little things though that make a place feel alive. Like, it's the little like cheese vendors and things. I have 159 war resources. I'm surprised there's not a quest on the boat for that. You know, I think I finally figured out why the why it keeps cutting. Hold on. Maybe it's system. Ah, that's why it goes quiet sometimes, because I don't have it to continuously play. Alright.
For Admiral's favor, friend. Keep the wind in your sails.
Oarsman Willard and Finley Costin.
Dead in the dross bar, eh? You're lucky you got me, skipper, in this boat. Most of the ferrymen won't dock there anymore. What with all the dark rumors about.
Also, the music here is great. I just love the outline. I love the naval seaside feel. Which makes sense since Kultiris has the largest Alliance navy. Or had the largest navy in the Alliance, I suppose. Being the correct term.
Ago that traders would frequent this ferry, looking to secure goods for the farmers and the miners there. Lately, though, these mines seem to have dried up, and the butchers are nowhere to be found.
About to face the trust. What were the requirements for flying in... Are they quests, or are they something else?
I'm not superstitious like most Kultirans, but even I have to admit, there's something about Drusvar lately that gives me the willies. Whatever your business is there, I recommend you get it done. Quick.
And Cohen revered. That's all I'm missing. And I'd be able to fly. Literally one thing. And I'd be able to fly in, I think, every single expansion. I think the only...
We'll be putting down a little further. Carver's Arbor isn't a friendly port these days.
Yeah, I can fly everywhere through Legion. And I can fly in Shadowlands.
There we go. This is the furthest I'll take you. Best of luck, mainlander. If you have guts, you better out there with you here.
Pizrin, as much as I appreciate you being nearby. Ooh, rude. Thank you for grabbing Betsy's attention, because good grief. And Betsy's just able to just dish it out. Holy crap. Sheesh. Ow. Neglected lab.
Due to several recent disappearances, a new curfew will be strictly enforced in Fallhaven. For your protection, all villagers are expected to retire to their homes no later than sundown. In addition, we have received reports of dangerous creatures in the foothills. Anyone with business outside the town limits is urged to use caution. Please report any suspicious persons or activity to Mayor White at once.
Dearest husband, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but I've seen you sneaking out into the foothills while you think I'm asleep. Whatever it is you're up to, it better not involve that crazy woman in the woods. She's a dangerous one.
But not half as dangerous as I'll be if I find out you're up to no good.
I don't know where these blasted flies came from, but they've returned each morning for a fortnight now. At this rate, we'll run out of feed for the pigs in a month's time.
I find, like, I love this whole witchcraft thing going on with Drustvar. It's one of my favorite zones.
Something to do with that old croon. Dear Foreman Staunton, I apologise for the delay in the latest butchery shipment. I was given some plant scraps by a kindly old woman down the way from my pig feed, but I'm afraid it may have been tainted. My swine have become afflicted with a malady that makes them unusually aggressive. It has been difficult to corral them for transport. I will attempt another shipment by week's end.
It's just creepy enough. Like, I don't know. I just think it's really well... Drustvar was really well done. Like, the introduction of the witches and stuff.
I need a target.
What can I do for you? Safe passage to you.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I thought so.
Insipid outside. This village is mine. The mother has willed it.
You
should turn away now, lest you share their fate.
Alright. Oh no! I didn't want to walk into that. No? No, no. Not wanting that. Alright, we're all fine here. Alright.
Foolish outside, I will show you the Coven's power!
It's too far away.
Our power is ancient! You will
Come on, come on.
You cannot stop my curse.
Here we go. Burning Rush finally.
Something first.
Alright, now.
I need to get closer.
I remember there being something about something protecting this. I remember, you know what a really cool mission was? And I was just thinking about this. Not like even Warcraft related. I was just thinking about Fable 2. Like, Fable 2 was a phenomenal game. And as a kid, the what was it? You're fighting through the forest, and I think you're fighting werewolves. about the same time you're meeting up with the what is it? What's that thing called? The what's it called? The hero of there's the hero of might, the hero of skill. I think it was the might one. I don't remember. It's one of the. Seems like the first or second hero you get. Not skill.
Hail, traveler.
Not magic. It's gotta be might.
I must have you to thank. I never thought I would awake from that accursed state. Fallhaven is in your debt, stranger. Please tell us how we can repay you.
Give me all your gold, your riches, and your firstborn children.
Appreciate your patronage.
And yeah.
Don't get many travelers here.
I don't think I want any of these quests. Yeah, I don't want to take any of your quests, people. Rindle. It's worth quite a bit.
No bodged goods here, mate.
Hey, you're fine now. You can relax. We'll just stay here. Oh yeah, what are these cups called? Wicker woven. So that tells me wicker. This must be the wicker woven version. What are these? Yeah, it's a compass. Compass. I said it the right way. Yeah. My wife always gets on me about saying compass, because I'll say compass. And she's like, where's the U? And I'm like, I don't know. Or maybe I say compass and she says it's compass. My head hurts. I don't have enough thought processing power for that. Much thought. Oh no, yeah, look at that. He's made it all the way to 30. He's basically made it to the top of the... into the top part of the thing. Close to getting a helmet. How much time do we have? 12? Well, for the giggles of it, we're going to go back to Scenaria and we're going to get her through XL's Reach, because I wanted to show off XL's Reach earlier at the start of this stream, and we're going to end there. Set my stuff up for tracking. There we go. Alright. Let's do it this way. I do like Exile's Reach. I like Exile's Reach because it's fast. It is a faster way to level through this area. Like, not through this area, excuse me. To level 1 to 10, this is a much faster way to do it. Like, the time frame it takes to level from 1 to 10 this way versus like the normal 1 to 10 route is astronomically different. I'm betting we can get this done before, like, in 45 minutes or less. Alright.
Stay focused.
Yeah, alright, let's resurrect some people. Back up.
Quite the storm. Probably hit the first boat, too.
Mark my words. That storm was unnatural.
There we go, everybody's up and running.
We'll find the expedition yet.
We won't rest until the expedition has been found.
Alright.
You three, search for more survivors. Recruit, you and I will push forward.
Well, before we do that, I'm gonna get as much experience as I can. Hopefully we'll get to level 4. Yeah. I wonder if I can grab all of these. I think I can. I hate that it's not instant cast until level 14, but... There we go, see? Just like that. Just had to stop and pick up a few extras. It's always worth picking up the little bit of extra.
Hungry.
Yes, okay. Some food, alright. Whoops.
She's my daughter. Nothing could keep me from her. And as a soldier of the Horde, she knows we leave no one behind.
Alright, grab that. Alright. Honestly, this is also a great way to get some little extra, like, learning bits and things. Like,
Eat a first. I won't let you starve to death. Recruit. Quillbore pose a far greater threat than Murlocs. You must be ready to face them in battle.
alright, ready when you are.
Your spells can be used at range. Corruption will damage your opponent over time.
So basically, this is different for each class. It basically tells you to use whatever your secondary ability is. However, you have to use it in a specific way. Like, there has to be less than 5 seconds left on corruption before it'll count as you having done it again. Otherwise, she's like, nah, you did it too soon. You gotta wait.
Corruption is wearing off.
Yeah, or you have to wait until she says that, but you better have it casting by the time she's saying that, you ought to be able to be casting it, because not, you'll miss it. There you go, see? And 3 like that. It just depends on the person, depends on the class. Basically just teaching you how to use your secondary ability. Alright, so something else you'll notice up here on the little mini-map here, you'll notice that there's these little silver arrows, which will point you to the treasures and or rares, because that's very common nowadays. So, the Exile's Reach is full of chests. It's got 3 rares, and at least... How many rares? 1, 2... At least 2 rares that I'm aware of. There's definitely 2. I could could be more, but I don't think there are.
Good, you're here. The Quillbore are conducting some foul ritual.
I feel like there's only 2.
Of course, you come to me for aid. Keep yourself safe.
We move now. Those monsters have my daughter.
Shuja?
But like I said, I'm already level 5. Normally there would have been a whole lot of questing going on with that.
She rarely acts with such caution.
But yeah, you see that's thing to the overseers up here. Not that they drop any like great treasure, these rares. These rares really are just here to teach you like, oh hey, rares are a thing. They have silver dragons on their name type thing.
I don't have a target.
This one just gives you your first cloak, basically. Two rares. How many? I'm trying to think how many. 1, 2.
That's why I always bet on the Horde. Let's scram.
1, 2, 3. I think 2 rares and 3 treasure chests is what I'm thinking. No, 4 treasure chests. I just remembered one I forgot. Also, they give a bunch of experience. The chests do.
We're not safe just yet.
Drawn Dawn Tracker.
Where are the others?
At your service.
No idea, but I got a way to find out. This here's a tiny version of the Choppy Booster Mark V. Just let me enlarge it. Okay, might have overdone it a bit. Hold on.
There we go. Alright.
It ain't pretty, but it gets the job.
Now we get to go do this swing around thing.
If it has a camera, then why does someone need to be up there?
I need a backup plan in case your recruit gets dropped like a rock. Is this thing still on? Hey, pal! You accepted all liability by agreeing to this.
I love goblins. They're just like,
I see something.
So there's a lot of cutscenes kind of that play out here.
We will take your soul and raise the dragon from the dead.
Cowards! Soon you will face the full might of the Horde!
Ha! Our dragon will crush them. We have other rituals to oversee. Savor the final moments of your life.
They're bringing a dragon back from the dead? Is it too late for us to run?
We do not run when our people need us. Find us a way through all of those undead.
Hey, you say jump, I provide the rocket boots. How about a giant boar?
Whatever you do, make it quick. My daughter's life.
Alright, can I get down now? Thank you.
You need it? I got it. Well, I promised a giant boar. Now we just gotta deliver. Huh. That ain't right. Let's see, just gotta... There, try it now.
They explode.
Who needs a giant boar when we can do that? Here, try it again. Now that's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Let's get back to
All right.
Max.
The Horde leaves no
I love the difference. So that quest goes differently. If you've never done this before, the quest goes a little differently. So in the Horde version, right, he discovers you can blow things up and then immediately just is like, nah, forget the giant boar, let's just blow them up. In the Alliance version, the gnome is like, oh, that's not what I want to do. I didn't want to blow him up. That's not good. So then you just kind of, so then he fixes it and you get the giant boar. So in the Alliance version, you actually get the giant boar. In the Horde version, they're like, nah, just blow it up. Which is the difference between Horde and Alliance, ideally.
I failed. Lord. Hang on, Shuja! Recruit with me. Lokar Ogar!
Alright. I guess I'll do that Warlock a favor when they get here. I guess you didn't get here in time. Oh.
Wretched ogre. Let's check on Shuja. I tried to stop the ogres on my own.
Oh, I guess she was able to get her hit in.
Was not enough. Shuja, the Horde is strong, not when we fight alone, but when we stand united. Now, tell me what's happened here. I will do whatever. As you command. The ogres are using necromancy to raise a dragon from the dead. They need sacrifices like us to fuel their magic. They're about to start a ritual that will... It's already begun. They're going to use the life force they've gathered to reanimate the dragon. Then we must take action. Remember that when we band together, the Horde can conquer any challenge. We will bring an end to these rituals before the ogres can complete them. Lokar Ogar!
Yes, well. Okay, there's the weapon. Alright, so now, this is kind of like the midpoint. This is when you basically set up your first, hub. So, got two directions to go here. You have to sell something and you have to buy something, basically. It's to teach you how to use that. So now, let's go this way.
But I trust that whatever you do is for the Horde.
So basically, we're gonna go over here. So now each class has their own class mission, right? So the Paladin has one where he gets his Divine Shield. The Rogue learns how to do poisons. The Shaman learns their Spirit Wolf ability. Trying to think. There's a couple things. For the Alliance, or for the Warlock, it's gaining your Voidwalker. So instead of getting this at level 10, you can get it at level 8 or whatever you get it at. You get it at level 6. You get a lot of things a little bit earlier, so... I don't know what the others get, because I haven't done this through with all of the classes, but... Little differences. This one's kind of cool, because it's basically like, you had to sacrifice and suffer to, like, control that ritual. And then it's like, our bargain's been struck, call upon me from the void. And basically, that's, you know, that adds a little something into the whole, you know, I'm gonna summon while I'm working on summoning that. And see? Frag thing. But yeah, so you get, there's always a class quest. Each class has a quest. Oh, for hunters, it's learning how to tame a pet, and it's basically like a pet that's stowed away on the thing. You have to learn to use your trap and then tame it. So it's kind of a combo thing. For mages, it's learning polymorph. And there's kind of a cool little like thing you can do where you can choose who to polymorph and things like that, and it's kind of fun. It's a fun little like decision-making thing. So yeah, there's some pretty cool things. So it's worth kind of doing on each class. just to kind of see what's being offered.
A dark pit and darker magic.
Now, here...
I found the ritual.
Okay, so we're gonna go down and rescue a druid. Now, what's interesting about this, this little part down here with all these spiders that we're gonna see... is that there's a chance that one of the spiders can drop a ring. Interface. Nope. Macro. Did I not? There it is. I have made that little macro so that way the pet will attack as I'm doing it. But yeah, so there's a chance that a ring can drop from here. Just like later you'll see there's the ogre place. There's a chance that a necklace can drop from any of the ogres. So, it's not much, but it's just a small little, like, thing. It's a little spider eye ring. Which, you know, it's just enough to, you know, it's a stat little bonus. I mean, you know, considering when you sometimes normally get rings. Yeah, that right there. Speaking of which, this is it. So you get a +1 stamina, +1 haste, +3 versatility. So, you know, it's only item level 5. But, look at that. I have a ring now. Normally, that little point right there wouldn't be filled up until much later. So, like I said, it's definitely worth. And that's the bright... Like, sometimes, like, obviously a lot of people come through this place. So... It's got its bright side, it's got its downside, so it all kind of depends. So it's kind of worth, because if somebody comes in before you and kills all the spiders, it's like, oh cool, I can just run through, get the people and get this done faster. But then you don't get the chance at the ring, and the ring has I think. I don't know what the actual drop chance is, but personally, it feels like that's the rarest thing that can drop on the island is the ring, because almost everybody gets the necklace from the ogres, but the ring from the spiders is much harder, in my opinion. Again, just my opinion. I don't know the exact, like, specific numbers, so I can't, like, tell you exactly, like, oh yeah, it's a 0.4% chance out of, you know, whatever. So, I'm not that much of a human calculator. I don't know odd percentages. Looks like another warlock came up. Oh, looks like she went the opposite direction. She went... she either went and did the... No, she doesn't have the shoulders. She might have done the other side. I don't know. Kind of hard. Can't get a really good reading.
I will harvest your life force, and then those who sealed me in here shall burn.
Could you slow down a little bit there?
You will be kindling for the...
There we go.
Thank you, friend. I will bear us to safety. Hop on.
Yes, just turn into a deer, please. There we go. Let's go. Bye-bye.
On chain. Watch over and protect us.
You know, I know they're not much, but I'm really glad they brought back the tier sets again. Even though this isn't, like, my favorite set I've ever seen, it's still something individual. Like, only a warlock can get this. Glad they're bringing them back. And Dragonlance looks like they're keeping them that way. So, you know, I'm really glad they kept them.
Oh, good. You made it out.
You did good saving the survivors and killing the spiders.
Those spiders had their rightful home destroyed. They deserved better.
Well, if you be putting it that way. The Horde hasn't done
Now,
You have a problem with spiders, Wansa?
You seen the spiders we trolls be dealing with? Sure, you'll not be a fan of them either.
so now we go to the opposite side.
I will join Bo farther north, where the harpies roost. Meet me there.
Now, a point to remember is before you go up there and do that. Well, you can do that. My recommendation is coming over here, where this is also where the paladin does their class quest. But the light spawn here is gonna ask you to disable these 4 beacons, and he will then give you a blessing of a speed boost. And that speed boost lasts for 10 minutes, which is enough to get you all the way to the Ogre Fortress. Which tells me we will be at the Ogre Fortress by 40 quarter till. So I'm expecting to be done by about 1.
Free me so I might recover and pass some of my power to you.
Alright.
The spell is weakening. The light returns to me. Freedom. You have my gratitude.
Alright, and now we're Speedy Gonzalez right here.
They seem to have captured a forsaken prisoner for their ritual. Power comes through focus. Take care of yourself.
The Horde will be victorious. Be vigilant.
Alright.
I'll cut a path straight through these harpies.
Count me in.
Alright, so now we gotta go through the forest. So this is one of those. Is that for the chest or for the ogre? I can't tell. Ogre. Nope, chest. Ogre hasn't either was killed or hasn't spawned yet. So this is one of the places that has one of the chests and one of the other rare. All right. This one. Oops. Cool. Switch those out. Wow, that's a lot of potions. 7? I don't get that many.
You do not fight alone. Loktar Ogar!
Looks like I'm going to go back through the forest because I wasn't expecting this rogue to be here. Scenario.
Something big is coming this way.
I got half of them.
Together for the Horde!
Third peak. Quite a few people on the island, actually. I'm kind of surprised. All right.
I need to target something first.
Does not look like we're gonna get the... Which kind of stinks because it gives you a size 8 bag. So that kind of stinks.
Would have been delicious.
But I'm not gonna wait around to do that. Yeah, there's an ogre that spawns there. I forget what he drops specifically.
Persistence.
Oh, the bag. Yeah, he drops the bag.
Stay ready.
Interested in some experimentation?
We must rescue the others.
Okay, so now we're gonna.
Well, fuck. We're one step closer to crushing.
So now we'll go turn this quest in, and then we're gonna go pick up our group quest. So it's one I missed, I think, the very first time I played it. Maybe, I don't remember.
These ogres will cower before the horde.
Well, let's see if I can miss it now. Oh, no, I must. Yeah, I didn't. Alright, so, yeah, basically, you gotta kill this bear, this elite bear down here. Now, here's my thing about this bear. Depending on your class, this is either really easy or really difficult. Like, as a rogue, I got my face, and a mage, well, the mage not so much, but the rogue, I got my face beat in, like, to a pulp by this thing. It helps when you have something to absorb the blows, or you are a class that can absorb blows, or you have a lot of kiting ability. The AoE doesn't, the rogue does not have those at these low levels. So, it's in trouble. Oh, that's, okay. I was wondering why that started going so fast, the rogue. The rogue has to come down in this area to get, not this cave. That's where we get our shoulders. Over there is where the rogue has to pick up, like, fronds by that pond over there. And the ghost will teach him. A lot of these are dealing with ghosts. The ghost will teach that person how to make the poisons. You poison your thing, and you have to come out here and kill an ogre. The specific ogre that spawns for that quest.
The horde has endured worse than this.
Necromancy? It's insane! Ooh, a willing test subject. Such a rare find.
Yes, and then you go up here, and also I suggest making macros unless you really want to type stuff out. The only thing you have to do here is wave, so I would suggest having a macro for that, depending on how many times you're going to do this. Depending on how many times you're going to do the Exile Island, may just save your time to have the wave. Because basically you have to come up here to the cooking area, and it's going to say type /wave. So if you have the macro /wave, then you're good to go. Then it says optional dance, so I also have the dance macro ready to go, just because. Nothing extra for it, but just funny.
It is time to complete the ritual atop the citadel, and all will bow before us.
We have to destroy those seals now.
Oop.
Raw strength won't be enough.
All right.
We need to end the spell.
Okay, so now.
Enter these bindings and use them to free the warlord. Will be victorious.
All right, so now I charge down the hill. 2,600, 3,900, 600. All right, we'll go this way and cut around. Alright, so we fought through. Alright, so here's that last treasure chest. Which again, just is a bunch full of rocks, but it's the experience you get from opening the chest that's what counts.
Sacrifice No, stop it! You make good sacrifice.
Right. Yeah, so as you can see, we're not getting, because of all the ogres that are dying, we haven't gotten the necklace. Alright, so we'll take this one. Still got 2 minutes on that speed boost. Just a minute to go. Alright, so now, show you the last catapult. So all we need are these last 2 stones. Fortunately, the one up there is dead, and the one down here is dead, so we gotta wait for him. No, wait. They just respawned. Cool. Alright. Alright. Stone check. So now I just need Wug's stone. Who's alive and kicking. There goes my speed boost, which is fine. So we're at the end of these quests right here. After this, we're going to go in through our first dungeon. So the way it's designed is, and I'll actually, you know what, I'll kind of reiterate. I'll go right in a minute. I hate that it doesn't, this whole thing does not give you matching boots to go with this whole thing. I don't understand why that doesn't give you boots. Whatever. You.
Necromancy. It's insane, right?
Alright, disable these stones. Also, you leave here with the exception of boots. You leave here with uncommon stuff. Oh, boots and a cloak. Well, alright, so now it unlocks here. You basically select the only dungeon available, which is obviously Dark Maul Citadel. And so, yeah. So what'll happen is it can either just be you or it can be multiple people. Generally, it's between 1 and 3 people. Oh, it's gonna be me and a hunter.
Let's move. I'll keep the ogres.
So you just have to start at this first floor. First floor, you just have to take out all these ogres. And basically, Rekka Grimax acts as the tank. Shuja will act as the healer. And everybody else just has to do DPS. It's not a perfect system. Love how it doesn't actually charge me the soul shard.
We've slain almost all of them. Keep fighting.
All this necrotic energy. The ritual must nearly be complete.
Okay, so now we're gonna go up the stairs. There's 2 up at the top of the stairs and 1 that roams. Go. Alright. Re-summon my Voidwalker, who has now died again. So there's two bosses. There's Tunk and Gorgroth. If Tunk doesn't drop anything for you, he will definitely drop his bag, his Tunk's trunk. He drops. I know he drops a knife for most casters.
I'll draw his attention. Shoot him. Heal our wounds. As you command. Loktar!
Oops. Alright. So I should get his trunk and his dagger based on how it's gone the last couple people. Yep, okay, so there's the dagger and there's the trunk. Alright, so now that he's done, all we gotta do is go through this guy and the next guy. You wanna, you know, I don't know, shoot him, Hunter? Alright, so now, I don't think we're gonna get the necklace this go round. No, we did not get the necklace this go round. It would have dropped by now. Unless, for some reason, Gorgroth has it, but he's not our final boss. So we did not get the necklace, which is interesting. All things considered, normally we get that.
Prepare to join your precious dragon in death.
So I will say the other thing about this is, and I'm not really going to go into detail and show it, but basically, once you're done with the island, it takes you to either Stormwind for the Alliance or Orgrimmar for the Horde. And then, basically, it'll have a whole cutscene, and it'll mention, you know, your race, whatever race you are, it'll mention them. So it's kind of cool. And then and then it guides you through the city to get your riding. You get a free mount if you already have the mount, you can sell it for 25 silver. If you don't already have the mount, it's a free mount to add to your collection or your first starting mount. So you get that, you learn your riding training. Then it takes you to your class trainer where you select your specialization, or you can beforehand like I will, and then it'll automatically count it. I was gonna say. My goodness. It leads you there, your class, it'll lead you to your first inn, where you can set your Hearthstone or get your Hearthstone, then it sends you to the main quarters and basically starts Battle for Azeroth. Pretty cool overall. Alright, so now, see if we got the trinket or the cloak. We got the cloak.
The ogres and their dragon lie dead at our feet, and the sky
Alright, so now we take this back.
Horde reinforcements. I knew they would find us.
Blood and thunder, soldiers! We've been trying to push our way past the storm.
Alright, so now, do that. Big thing. Big thing. Select the collection. Agony. Okay. Alright, and now, just like that, you had the whole tutorial. You've had rare bosses. You've had treasures. You've had a whole dungeon tutorial.
If only I had more time to study it.
I am glad that you do not. This
Then we go
island
back
must
to
be allowed
Orgrimmar.
to heal.
So I think I'll show
On
the
the horizon, one
opening
of our gunships.
thing, and then we'll call it a
Impressive
day.
display of the Horde's strength. Those ogres would do well to run and hide. Come, recruits. It is time we return to our home.
So yeah, so now we're gonna go back to Orgrimmar. It just takes a minute. Yes. Go on. We have this whole cutscene that plays out right here.
Orgrimmar, bulwark of the mighty Horde. Standing as a symbol of pride and resilience, it is here that its citizens gather to barter goods and muster their strength. Their longtime rival, the Imperious Alliance, poses a relentless threat. But no foe can hope to stand against the fearless soldiers of the Horde. Though the Blood Elf homeland was nearly lost to tragedy and betrayal, your people have reclaimed your birthright and seek a brighter destiny. Azeroth faces countless threats. Bold heroes are needed to rise up and defend her. For the Horde!
You talk to Brekka, she'll give you the robe. Now, if you've done it before, once you do Exiles Reach once and do the whole Orgrimmar thing, you can skip it. I do it because it's actually, it'll get you to a level 11. So it's kind of like a free extra level. So, yeah. You just kind of, so he'll take you over here. You gotta do Stable Master, and you're gonna want... Yeah, so then you gotta stick with Cork.
Yeesh, that's far. Better stick close to me, kid.
It's not a terrible thing. Could be worse. Oh, whoops.
Welcome to the big time, pal. You're an Orgrimmar now. Anyone who's anyone does business.
They've kind of sped them up, actually.
Yeah, it's hot and dusty, and the orcs ain't always hospitable, but it's got charm, huh?
If you're an orc, he'll say, present company accepted. So. Yeah, it used to be, you would be so much slower than him. Now you... Or you'd be so much faster than him, and so it would be like he'd stop and start.
That means a lot to people. If the goons in the Alliance had their way, we wouldn't even have that much.
I'm wondering with the new, you know, trying to introduce that cross-faction stuff going on, I wonder how they're going to deal with the Worgen and the Undead, right? Among other things with the Night Elves. Now, the Night Elves have the new... I don't know if they have a new tree, but they get the tree seed in Shadowlands. So maybe with the year gaps, they'll have a tree. If magic is a part of it. My wonder is, will the war... Because, like, obviously the undead take back Lordaeron. But, or at least, you know, Undercity and Tearsfall Glades. They're working on... They're rebuilding. They're doing blah, blah, blah. I'm wondering if they'll pull out of Silverpine Forest and let the Gilneans... You know, I don't know. I mean, Gilneas... Will Gilneas ever be retaken and become a capital city? I would like to see it. I'd hope. Gilneas is one of my favorites, but I don't foresee them ever having that ever again. Alright, so first you get here, then you gotta take the stable hand. Yeah, and so they offer like the free mount. You just come over here, talk to the riding trainer, it's 10 silver. Now you can ride. You over here. And if you don't want it, you can sell it. But see, just like that, I mean, I'm now level 11, so...
Let's visit a trainer to learn about specializing your skills.
Make sure I can get that thing to go away. Yeah, there we go. Let's just... I'm gonna make this faster. Alright. Alright, so now we'll talk to the trainer. With the Alliance one, it's a little bit more easier, because it's like you go to Old Town, and it's like the stable trainer's like here, and then like right there's the class trainers building, so it's pretty confidently next to each other. Yara? Warlock trainers are here. Specialization options. You'll pick your specialization. I already did. You complete that quest. He'll say, cool, now we're going to go to the tavern. Right here, by the way, is a person next to the door, depending on your class. He may have a bunch of different weapons for you to be able to purchase and be like, oh, yeah, I want a... Like, if you're a warrior or whatever, you'll come out with a sword and shield, right? So you can buy a two-hander here, or a better shield, or etc., etc. So... works out for whatever class. So we go in here, talk to the innkeeper, make this in our home, you get your first Hearthstone, turn that quest in.
I bring word from the war chief. We meet again.
Yep. So you talk, you'll say goodbye to Cork.
Knew you'd make a name for yourself. Watch your back out there, will you? And put in a good word with the war chief for me.
So then you just gotta make your way back all the way over to here. So overall, it's not a bad little tutorial, and basically this is just gonna start you off with Battle for Azeroth. Now, if you've already done, you know, you've already made a character, you've done this, and you've had a character that's leveled all the way to level 50, questing through Battle for Azeroth, either Tirisgarde or Zandalar, depending on Alliance or Horde, respectively, then you'll have access to time walking, not time walking. Is it time walking campaign? No. Yeah, it's the time walking campaign, which means you can select any kind of like expansion you want to. So I'll kind of show you that once I get through here. Yeah, see, this is set up for.
We won't rest until the expedition has been found. They start watching. This is the recruit I spoke of.
Love how the emblem's still there for Pandaria. Like, this map is still Mists of Pandaria era.
Your skills come highly recommended. I will make use of them. To ensure our victory over the Alliance, the Horde must add strength to its ranks. Nathanos, brief our new arrival on the mission at hand.
This will lead you into the Zandalar missions.
We will not disappoint you.
I am certain you won't.
make it quick.
I'll make my way. Then you basically say goodbye.
Glory awaits you on the battlefield, recruits.
And
fight with honor, and always remember your training. Prepare, oh God!
Still won't let me pick it. Yeah, you're supposed to take the wyvern, which I guess is forcing me to do that. So I'm not gonna show the whole like time walking thing right now. But switch over to me. Anyway, let me log out and do a couple things. Yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for joining my stream. Like I said, these Saturday streams are just kind of simple right now until I get back into the hang of streaming regularly again. But yeah, you know, I hope you like it. Follow me to be able to do that, and make sure your notifications are on for when I go live, as well as follow me on Twitter, because I post on there when I'm going to be streaming and usually what I'm going to be streaming. And those are both at iGlitch. So, and also you can subscribe to me on YouTube, where I also upload all of these streams and stuff like that. Some videos otherwise that are sometimes just made for YouTube. But yeah, anyway, I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you all next time.